Good day and welcome. You're watching Sint Maarten NEWSDESK, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Philipsburg, Sint Maarten. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Four arrested after fatal Ebenezer stabbing. 4 suspects are in police custody following the fatal stabbing of Casimir Codrington near the PSVE school on Albie Scott Road. Police received several reports of a fight in the Ebenezer area shortly after 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Responding officers found Codrington lying unresponsive on the ground. Ambulance personnel attempted to assist him, but he succumbed to injuries reportedly sustained during the altercation. Detectives interviewed witnesses and reviewed video footage circulating on social media as part of the investigation. Police later arrested 1 woman and 1 man in connection with the fatal incident. Information gathered during the investigation also led officers to discover and confiscate 2 firearms. 2 additional male suspects were arrested in connection with those weapons. In total, 3 men and 1 woman were taken to the police station for questioning and further processing. Anyone with information is urged to call the police force at 542-2222 or the confidential tip line at 9300. On behalf of NEWSDESK and Great Bay Media, we extend our sincere condolences to the family and loved ones of Casimir Codrington. Claret Connor sworn in as new VESA minister. Claret M. Connor has been sworn in as Sint Maarten's new Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor. Acting Governor Dr. Emiko Bird-Lake administered the oath of office on Wednesday, completing the Council of Ministers nearly 1 year and 8 months after Cabinet Marcelino II took office. Connor previously served as a Member of Parliament, Minister of Economic Affairs, and VROMI, Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce and Director of the National Recovery Program Bureau. In his first address, Connor identified stability as his immediate responsibility and outlined 3 priorities: healthcare, social development, and fair treatment for workers. He pledged to support a financially sustainable healthcare system, reduce dependence on overseas medical referrals, and advance Sint Maarten's 10-year mental health strategy. Connor also promised stronger protection for seniors, children, and vulnerable families, while insisting that employers comply with the country's labor laws. The new minister says he will work with businesses, unions, and community institutions, build on the ministry's existing progress, and remain open to public criticism. Connor described the appointment as a responsibility to the people, not a reward or a favor. The yacht advances Miami partnership and mentorship opportunity. Economic Affairs Minister Grisha Heilige-Martin is advancing plans for structured cooperation between Sint Maarten and Miami-Dade County. A delegation including representatives of the Chamber of Commerce met with the Miami-Dade Mayor's Office, tourism officials, and the Dutch Consulate. Discussions covered trade, tourism, entrepreneurship, professional development, and access to international business networks. Government is preparing a proposal seeking approval to explore a possible sister-city relationship. Heilige-Martin says the arrangement must generate practical opportunities, not remain ceremonial. The meetings also supported Kochi's Roots to Roots trade mission to Miami, scheduled for November 16th through 19th. Meanwhile, Tayat may nominate up to 3 young Sint Maarten women for the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association's 10-month mentorship initiative. Eligible applicants must be women between 18 and 24, reside in Sint Maarten, possess the required travel documents, and be available for international travel. Government employees and immediate relatives of government officials are ineligible. The FCCA nomination deadline is August 17th. Application information is available through the government of Sint Maarten.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 Sint Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in Sint Maarten, your News Desk featured story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
Youth, your voice matters. If you're between 13 and 24, this is your chance to shape the future.
Take the Department of Youth's quick 5 to 7 minute survey and share what matters most to you. Your feedback will help guide programs and policies that make a real difference.
Scan the QR code and take the survey today. Your voice, our future. Together for Sint Maarten.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience, community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience, hey. For every laugh, every adventure, number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Welcome to the BTP Cybercrime Awareness video. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime is any illegal activity that uses computers, smartphones, or the internet to harm people, steal information, or cause damage. Now, how to protect yourself. First, use strong passwords. Also, keep your devices and antivirus software updated. Enable two-factor authentication. Research before sending money. Use trusted platforms. Log out of accounts on shared/public devices. Scan the QR code for more tips. Stay alert. Stay secure.
237 taxpayers join government's payment plan. Finance Minister Marinka Gums says 237 taxpayers have enrolled in government's 24-month tax payment arrangement since it launched in February. The program gives taxpayers more time to settle outstanding obligations through manageable monthly payments. Government introduced the arrangement after taxpayers reported that the previous 9-month repayment period was not long enough. Gums says the response demonstrates that taxpayers are willing to meet their obligations when practical payment options are available. However, she is encouraging eligible taxpayers to apply early and avoid waiting until the program's final months. Applications for the 24-month arrangement will remain open through December 31st, 2026. Persons with outstanding tax obligations should contact the tax administration for information about available payment options, applicable requirements. Persons with outstanding tax obligations should contact the tax administration for information about available payment options and application requirements. Gums thanked the 237 participants who have already enrolled and encourage others to take advantage of the program. She says the ministry remains committed to a fair and accessible tax system that promotes voluntary compliance while strengthening Sint Maarten's public finance. Public campaign explains new emergency alert system. The Office of Disaster Management and the Department of Communication have launched a public awareness campaign explaining Sint Maarten's new early warning system. The system will allow authorities to send verified emergency alerts and safety instructions directly to mobile phones across the country. The campaign explains standard messages and color codes for earthquakes, tsunamis, flooding, storm surges, and tropical storms or hurricanes posing an imminent threat. Information is being shared through SXM Gov Radio 107.9 FM, government's YouTube and Facebook pages, and stmartengov.org. Officials say the system will provide residents and visitors with the same real-time information during emergencies, strengthening national preparedness and community resilience. Testing of the cell broadcast system will take place at a later date. The technology is currently compatible with Android phones. Officials say technical issues affecting iPhones are being addressed. Once fully operational, the early warning system is expected to help protect lives and property by delivering timely warnings and clear instructions during emergency. Back-to-School Expo offers support for families. Families preparing for the new academic year can access information, services, and practical support at Sint Maarten's inaugural Back-to-School Expo. The free event takes place Sunday, August 9th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Ali's Convention Center. Organized by Extra Tight Entertainment, the expo will bring education professionals, healthcare providers, financial institutions, government agencies, and community organizations together under one roof. Families can explore school supplies, uniforms, tutoring, extracurricular programs, and other educational resources. Speakers and panelists will also address academic pressure, mental health, bullying, social media, peer influence, family communication, and positive habits for student success. Healthcare professionals will provide screenings, while psychology professionals will offer guidance to parents and students facing communication or relationship challenges at home. Education Minister Melissa Gums is expected to discuss the ministry's priorities and vision for the coming academic year. Organizer Berto Fleming says the goal is for families to leave feeling better informed, more confident, and connected to community resources. Admission is free and open.
Hey there, I'm Ebenezer Herbert, and welcome to the Community Billboard. This is your space where the people, places, and heartbeat of the Sint Maarten community get to speak for themselves. Whether it's an event worth showing up for, a business worth knowing about, or a cause worth caring about, you'll hear it right here. So, settle in, because what's coming up next just might be exactly what you've been looking for. Welcome to the NEWSDESK Community Billboard.
heavy sweating, weakness, dizziness, headache, nausea, a fast heartbeat may be signs of heat exhaustion. Move the person to a cool or shaded area, loosen clothing, and help them cool down. Confusion, fainting, seizures, or very hot skin may signal heat stroke. Call emergency services immediately. Know the warning signs and act quickly. A message from Collective Prevention Services within the Ministry of Public Health, Social Development, and Labor.
To be part of our mailing list, send an email to newsdesksxm@gmail.com.
Hey, Sint Maarten Youth, your voice matters. If you're between 13 and 24, this is your chance to shape the future.
Take the Department of Youth's quick 5 to 7 minute survey and share what matters most to you. Your feedback will help guide programs and policies that make a real difference.
Scan the QR code and take the survey today. Your voice, our future. Together for Sint Maarten.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Welcome to the BTP Cybercrime Awareness video. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime is any illegal activity that uses computers, smartphones, or the internet to harm people, steal information, or cause damage. Now, how to protect yourself. First, use strong passwords. Also, keep your devices and antivirus software updated. Enable two-factor authentication. Research before sending money. Use trusted platforms. Log out of accounts on shared/public devices. Scan the QR code for more tips. Stay alert. Stay secure.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
Regional governments extend cost of living relief. St. Vincent and the Grenadines and St. Kitts and Nevis are extending measures to ease cost of living pressures linked to higher global fuel and shipping costs. In St. Vincent, Prime Minister Dr. Godwin Friday says government is working with VINLEC to reduce the impact of high electricity bills on households and businesses. Measures include tax relief on diesel imported for electricity generation and having VINLEC absorb part of the increased cost. The utility absorbed more than $730,000 EC in July that could otherwise have been passed on to consumers. Government will also hold a VAT-free back-to-school shopping day on August 28th, while covering school registration and examination fees. Meanwhile, St. Kitts and Nevis has extended its fuel and shipping relief program through September 30th. The measures include 50% reductions in excise tax and customs service charges on eligible gasoline. Shipper surcharges will also remain excluded from customs tax and duty calculations as the Federation responds to continued pressure on consumers and businesses.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on Sint Maarten. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
Business Outreach and Placement Program gives young people on Sint Maarten an opportunity to step outside of the classroom and experience what it means to be part of the professional world. It allows them to develop skills, discover their interests, build confidence, and most importantly, gain real experience that can help shape their future. For nearly 3 decades, BOPP has been creating that bridge between our young people and the business community, and we believe that bridge is extremely important for the future of Sint Maarten. Here at Great Bay Media Studio, we were also given the opportunity to be part of that experience for 4 weeks. We had the privilege of guiding and instructing 2 young participants in the world of media production, from learning fundamentals of production to getting hands-on experience creating content. And today we want to share a little bit of what they were able to accomplish during their time with us. These are some of the fruits of their progress. Roll video.
Hi, my name is Shalia Shifu.
Good day, I'm Tyreek Walsh, reporting from the Great Bay Media.
And I'm here at Great Bay Media Studios as part of the BOPP 2026 training program.
I am a dedicated high school student participating in the BOPP program. I am known for my reliability, organization, and strong communication skills.
I wanted to be placed here because I've always been interested in media and wanted to learn more about video production, editing, and broadcasting while gaining hands-on experience.
Hi, my name is Shalia, and today we're here on the boardwalk to show what's going on the boardwalk. It has a cruise ship in, and we want to see how the tourists are while on the boardwalk. We also see many beach bars. We saw the restaurants. We saw the menus on the restaurant. We saw some interesting things. We saw tourists renting jet skis, on jet skis, and enjoying the fun. It's a nice experience to just be here and see what the tourists do while they're on Sint Maarten.
Good morning, my name is Michael Bremer. I am the section head of the Marshal Department, and I work mostly with a total of 12 marshals, and we mostly serve Dwanskriften, and we also serve Beslagen and for the tax department. Yeah.
Okay, what do you enjoy most about supervising participants in the program?
The most thing that I enjoy with is working with them, because the idea that we have behind them is to teach them most of what we are really doing in the field, and when they're growing up, what they can also become in the future.
Okay, hi, good morning. My name is Mr. Marvin Woods, and I am the pensioners media record for Division Public Education. I think one of the most rewarding things, or what I do enjoy in supervising the students in the program, is being able to share some of my knowledge with the students who I'm supervising.
Good day, everyone. My name is Wendy Jack, and I've been an internship coordinator here at Department ETT since 1999.
Okay, what do you enjoy most about supervising participants in the program?
I have to say, I like the fact that when they come in, they're open-minded and they're willing to learn. And when I say they're willing to learn, I'm saying it's not only when it comes to internship, it's not about letting them just go and make coffee. It's not about letting them make copies. It's about them also coming in to learn how to function in a business. So therefore, we have to give them the tools that when they now go to their other job or their main job, they know what to expect and what is expected of them.
What challenges do participants usually face during the program?
I would have to say it's about time management, because remember, they're in school all the time. So by the time they come here, there's no school bells to say when this class finishes and the next one is going to start. So when you give them a task, you now have to tell them, okay, we're going to do this from this to then, and then afterwards we have that to go. Sometimes, dependent on what happens in the office, it becomes a little impromptu, so you basically have to stop what you're doing and move on to something else.
What advice would you give to any future BOPP participants?
I would say definitely enroll in the BOPP program. It is a stepping stone for your next career or your main career, and it is also a heads up in you learning what is expected of you going into business, because you're now coming from the schoolroom, you're now coming from the classroom. So it's a stepping stone for where you need to be and for you to apply yourself. So it's definitely a program I would tell all young persons to sign up for.
Yes, my name is Achun Redridson. I'm a policy advisor in the cabinet of the Minister of Finance, the Honorable Marinka Gums.
What skills do you hope participants gain while joining the BOPP program?
You know, some of the things that I hope for them get in their career while they're doing their studies is that they will get a pickup in the program where they would want their career to go in terms of their future after they've graduated from their education. And I think the BOPP program, they're exposed to that, to the realities of what's out there, and it gives them a better idea as to the choices that they will make with regards to their career.
I have to say, I'm one of the first BOPPers ever, and I'm still here.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, Sint Maarten.